Oi pessoal, eu consigo dormir, então eu vim aqui para a loja bem cedo hoje. Como vocês podem ver, o sol tá para nascer, então eu vou fazer alguma coisa. Deixa eu apresentar para vocês aqui, comandante Neil Armstrong. Hey Neil, come here, come say hi to everybody. Eu achei o comandante umas 2 semanas atrás, quando ele era bebezinho ainda. Coitadinho, tava numa sarjeta aí. Eu levei ele no veterinário e o veterinário cuidou dele 2, 3 dias. E eu tô cuidando dele já faz quase 2 semanas. Então o nome dele é Comandante Neil Armstrong, né? Comandante, olha pra câmera rapidinho, vai que eu tenho que trabalhar agora. There you go. Ok pessoal, deixa eu só dar uma geral na loja aqui para vocês terem uma ideia. É aqui que fazem as entregas, a famosa BR Hobbies. Eu tive que guardar minha moto aqui dentro porque estava chovendo e eu não queria molhar a moto. Mas o que eu vou fazer agora é trocar o filtro de ar da Lamborghini. Eu vou estacionar ela ali daqui a pouco e a gente vai trocar o filtro de ar. Essa aqui é a Lamborghini Gallardo. Eu comprei ela mais ou menos 1 ano atrás, quase 1 ano. Eu tinha uma Lotus antes dela, mas infelizmente um bêbado vindo na contramão me jogou dentro de um canal no pântano dos Everglades. E eu tive que sair de dentro da água, de dentro da Lotus. E aí eu acabei comprando a Lamborghini para repor a Lotus. Essa Lamborghini aqui tem 600 cavalos, daqui a pouco eu vou abrir o motor. 580 cavalos para ser mais preciso. A velocidade dela é 200 milhas por hora. E eu nunca cheguei a 200, cheguei a 190. Acho que nem chega a 200, talvez 298. A Lamborghini arredondou para 200, mas eu cheguei a 190 já. E é um carro muito bom, muito potente. Então deixa eu estacionar ela ali na frente e a gente vai trocar o filtro de ar. Hey, look who's here, tomando água. Comandante Neil Armstrong. Ok, vamos. Okay, let's get the air filter replaced. Oh, by the way, of course, before you do anything, before you touch the Lamborghini, you gotta have the right shirt, right? There you go. And excuse me for a second. Eu vou fazer essa parte em inglês porque dá para você ver o que eu estou fazendo, nem precisa falar nada. Vou falar em inglês e vai servir para os dois, para inglês e português, ok? Okay, so we're gonna do this. Let's start by having the right tools. As you can see, I have everything prepared right here. It's always nice to have the proper things when you're gonna work on your car. Got a towel so we don't scratch anything, and the tools that we're going to be using so we don't have to hunt for anything. So let's go ahead and get the edge of the Lambo protected as we work on it. And we'll start by removing the plastic cover. First thing we're going to do, we're going to remove this plastic cover by removing the bolts. This one in the rear is a little bit larger than this and this and that. They're pretty much the same. As you can see, they're star heads, not Phillips, not standard. And I got them ready to go right here. So let's go ahead and remove the bolts and replace the filter. Good morning. There's one right there. 6 more, 7 more to go. Almost done. 2 more to go. And that's it. Let's replace the tip. And 2 more. One more. Okay, now very carefully we're gonna pull this up and kind of work the plastic around the corners and the oil cap. Oh, you know what? Forgot one. There's one more right here. One more right there. I didn't see that one because the towel was covering it up. There you go. I told you guys when I was going to make these videos, if I make a mistake, who cares? We'll work around it. Okay, so let's dislodge this here, kind of wiggle it as you bring it up, and right here is the sticky point. Maybe sometimes you can actually move the cap with your fingers if you have to. A little bit up, and right there. There you go. We brought it up, nothing broken, looks good. So let me put this away in a place where we're not going to step on it. Okay, now it's pretty obvious where we have to work on. There are the bolts. We'll take those off. Move the cap and access the old filters. Here we go. You know, while we remove these bolts here. Oh, one thing. Sometimes some of these are longer than others, so let's make sure when we remove all 4 of them that they are the same length and that they go in the same place. So these 2 are for the bracket. Also, if you look back here, down here, let me get the camera down there for you guys to see it. My car is beginning to get a little dirty. I don't like that. See that? How dirty it is? We can take care of this later, some other time. This is not the time. Right now, let's just replace the air filters, and maybe this will be our next video, how to degrease a dirty engine. Look at this. Look at that. We got to take care of this next time, okay? This will be our next video. Alright, so let's continue. Same length, so I guess all of them are the same. Now we're going to remove the ones in the front. Just got one more down here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 more to go. Okay, this one pretty much all done. It comes off pretty much by itself. Let's do the other 2 and then we'll be all done. Let me extend the towel here. That way the entire rear of the Lambo is protected. Oh, by the way, when you have a Lamborghini, you can't say Lamborghini, you gotta say Lambo. If you say Lamborghini, good. So we need to do our homework. So besides doing the air filter, we need to do the check the oil level, check the level for the e-gear hydraulic fluid. We can actually do that right now since we're at it. It's right here. It takes maybe a couple of minutes to do it. Why don't we do that? Let me take care of the air filter and then we'll do the e-gear, okay? So 2 more to go. You know, I had the Lotus for about almost 10 years. It was a great car, great car. I drove it, and drove it. It was my everyday car. And then a drunk driver coming northbound on a southbound lane at midnight sent me in the canal in the Everglades right here, 2 blocks away from where we are right now. And so I lost the Lotus. The Lotus was destroyed. It saved my life, but it was destroyed. And then I got the Lambo instead. Okay. One more to go. Okay, now basically all we have to do is lift the air cover and remove the air filter. Now if you have a new car, or if you just replaced the rubber hoses here, it might be tough to lift this up. In that case, you would have to loosen up this silver strap and then remove the rubber hose, then remove the air cover. But this one here is pretty flexible, so let's just save the trouble and just lift it up, check everything as we do it, and then put the new one in. So here we go. Lift that up, remove the old one, it actually looks pretty good, doesn't look too bad, but we got the new one, so let's check, make sure the numbers are about the same. Look at that, Lamborghini with the part number, and the other one, this box here has the seal, made in Italy, Santa Agata de Bolognese. One day I'm going to visit the Lamborghini museum. Here it is, 33843, 33843. It doesn't look too bad, does it? Alright, so we can discard this here, put the new one in. Let's do the other one. Oh, sorry, just kicked the camera here. Now this side here has an extra rubber hose, so let's disconnect this hose, and it would be easy just to lift the cover and remove the air filter. We'll have two obstacles here. We have the oil tube, and we have the breather. So let's disconnect that, lift that up, see if the flexibility is such where we can remove the air filter. If not, we're gonna have to remove the clamp. Here's the old one. It's also in pretty good shape. Here's the new one. $33,843, $33,843. Okay, the old one is gone, and slide the new one in there. Now one thing we got to make sure as we lower the cover, we got to make sure the holes line up and nothing is binding anywhere. So let's do the left side first. Okay, looks good, no binding. So let's put the 4 screws, and then bolts actually, and the hose back in. I'm not gonna torque it all the way down. I'm just gonna put all 4 and then slowly torque them. So I will go 1, 2, 3, and 4. That way we know that the air filter is in there and it's not stuck in any corner, it's not jammed anywhere. And this is the kind of maintenance I like to do. It's a very light maintenance, very easy to do. Anybody can do it. It doesn't take a rocket scientist or an airline pilot. You can do it yourself. And then we're gonna check the oil level in a little bit. And there's a specific procedure that we can just pick it up and check the oil level. That's not the way it works in a Lamborghini. And then we're gonna check the E-gear hydraulic fluid, make sure we have enough for the operation of the E-gear. So let's finish the air filter here. So I'm going to torque this one all the way down, and then I'm going to go to the opposite side. Okay, that one is all the way down. Now let's go up here. Now we'll do this one down here and the other one across. Putting some pressure on the cover to press the rubber air filter down. And now this one. And by the way, there's a reason I'm using a simple screwdriver. Although I have all the electric screwdrivers, the cordless, the non-cordless, the ratchet, this kind, that kind, I'm using this on purpose. So you can see that although it's a Lamborghini or it's a Bentley or a Rolls Royce, whatever, you can still work on it with just a simple screwdriver. It's not even Phillips, just a flathead. So let's check the torque. Okay, let's reconnect the air hose, the breather hose. Okay, now this side. Same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me move the camera over here. Okay, that is pretty much it. We replaced both air filters, checked everything looks good, replaced the covers. Now the proper thing to do to finish this off would be to put the plastic cover. I call them beauty cover. It's got no function, it's just to look pretty and cover this up. But I'm gonna check the e-gear fluid in a little bit, so I'm gonna leave the cover undone, and also we're going to check the oil level in a little bit. Okay, so this ends and the air filter replacement Lamborghini video, Lamborghini Gallardo. I hope you enjoyed. I enjoyed making the video for you, and that's it. Captain Ralph.